Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 4 of season 4 of Black Lightning, the final season of the show. Last episode saw tensions continue to rise. Gambi is executing his plan to help figure out how to avoid these extremely dangerous weapons coming out onto the streets that are not only dangerous to metas, but normal people as well, even on their lowest setting, are vaporizing some serious hardware. Now, Jefferson, having helped the teacher that lost his son here recently by going out and kind of fighting for him in this underground ring that Lala has set up, gave him a sense of accomplishment, something that he did as Jefferson, something that he did that Black Lightning himself could not do, or has not done, or Jefferson has not done. Seriously. Jefferson has no sense of self-value at this point, it seems like. It seems like he doesn't think like anything he's done does he not think anything he's done up to this point has had any impact on Freeland? Like outside of the suit. He seems to think that, I don't know, it feels like in his grief, in his struggle, his relationship problems with Lynn, the family and all that, that he's lost a sense of self-worth as Jefferson, and maybe that's why he's putting so much distance between himself and his suit. Maybe he's blaming the suit. Maybe he's blaming Black Lightning for what happened to Freeland, to their family, and all that, even though it's still really just him through it all. Lynn's realization at the end, and then her meeting with Tobias. Things aren't looking great for the Pierce family, guys. Like, as soon as there's like a modicum of hope, the carpet gets pulled out from beneath their feet right now. Seems to be the case. Remember, full reaction, watch-alongs, you get the full unedited reaction to the entire episode, are available on Patreon or here if you become a member on the channel. But let's go ahead, dive into episode 4. Here we go. A light in the darkness. Things gonna pick up a little bit, maybe?
Something's wrong, I can't move.
Another dream. Another dream.
You've been poisoned.
Poisoned? Just help me up, we can go get help.
It's like his fears manifesting. Last one, Tobias. Now Lynn, her addiction. And now they've combined.
This is how it's always going to end, Jen. Do you believe in the resurrection?
Ooh, I like that. I like that transition. Looks like one comfy ass bed.
You were right. There's a way to install a design flaw in the DEGs that should delay their rollout. The servers estimate that these new DEGs will explode 37% of the time.
It's a risk we're going to have to take.
What? That's fine. 30% of the time, they're just going to explode.
Delaying Mona Vista's rollout is the only way I can protect Jefferson and the girls. So can you do it?
If that happens to like a normal person using this weapon, we saw it at its lowest power setting still put a hole in Jefferson's old suit.
The answer's yes.
If it explodes, that person's dead.
What's up, Mr. Jefferson?
Can't drink at home?
Maybe you should work on that in your room. Thanks, buddy.
Do we still know where this is? Where this base is even set up at?
Lynn didn't come clean.
It's been 3 days, Gambi.
Don't you think you should give her the benefit of the doubt?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could ever trust her again. She hid her gun addiction from me, shooting herself up with powers, and now Tobias.
In the meantime, I think you should just leave it alone. At
Mm.
least for a little while longer. Have a seat, Jefferson.
No.
Sit your weak monkey ass down before all the people of Freedom learn that the Pierce family is the chocolate-covered Incredibles.
Chocolate-covered Incredibles. And they're not all superpowers.
You saw is two colleagues.
Powers are all lightning-based.
Stay away from her family.
You and Dr. Stewart have been divorced for what? A decade now? She's not family, which means she can do whatever she wants with whomever she wants, including me.
Man, Tobias, dude. He's so menacingly juicy.
I'm the man who promised to take away everything you loved in the world. And unlike most you hapless Negroes, I'm a promise keeper.
That one guy looks so similar to Zaz in Gotham, but it's not the same guy, right?
We just got home.
I still feel like something bad's gotta happen. This seems too good.
Your pajamas are in storage with all your other stuff.
Anissa, you don't have to be sorry.
Yeah,
I was
okay,
at
I'm
home for a year.
good.
What
It's
else were you
not.
supposed to do?
Let's just go to storage
It's not.
and grab
Okay.
my stuff later this week. The chair, my easel, my comics collection.
Whoa, Grace. All that stuff you're talking about doesn't really fit the vibe in here. Your loft. Come on, you know what I meant.
Yeah, that wasn't very tactful there, Anissa.
Between the gangs and the metahumans,
And there's the new chief, right?
no
Yeah.
person, no piece of property is safe.
Once Freeland PD is fully outfitted, we will take the streets back from the gangs and those walking science experiments.
If you and this pretty little chief here can keep up your end of the bargain, I'll definitely keep up mine.
Morning, creepy.
So I did a little more research on the ionosphere, and it's not safe for you to go up there. So,
TC, we're not talking about this anymore, okay?
but Jen,
Are you my friend or are you my father? I know you're looking out for me. I really appreciate it, but I'm fine, okay? I'm fine.
We'll see about that.
Steal these DEGs.
God
What
damn
we
it.
do? No cop, no matter. No Cobra cartel. Not even Tobias Wells himself will be able to stop us.
Devontae's grin. Oh wait, is he back for more?
Yes.
Not today.
Honestly not shocked.
I need to holler at you for a minute. We avoided the police thus far. But if something happened to you, they gonna throw my ass under the jail.
I came here to fight.
But don't say I didn't warn you. Fight starts in half an hour. Don't keep me waiting.
Psyching himself up. That distancing. Liked it. Dude, head-to-head contact, man. Makes me... I just feel it, man.
What's up, TC?
Oh, shit. I wonder if he can, like, remove the filters.
who you got? I think Big Dude's gonna take it.
TC, can you remove the distortion from their faces?
She can tell. Oh, no.
Hey, please.
Wouldn't that remove it for anybody watching it, though? Oh, gosh. Oh, god damn. Oh, no. Oh. I've been waiting on you, Father. We need to have a talk. Where have you been all night?
Hey,
Oh. Or
what is going
Lynn.
A fight, cub?
Oh, shit. Everybody's involved now.
Really? Your youngest daughter and TC stumbled across your little hobby. She's upstairs in her room right now. She can't even look at you. What were you thinking, Jefferson? You talk to me.
Oh, shit.
That's really funny coming from you.
Oh, no.
You and your little cozy dinner with Tobias, which was 3 days ago. No word from you. Why is that? Is he your new type now?
You son of a bitch. You
Hmm.
hid things from me our entire marriage, and I don't tell you one thing.
One thing. You're a drug addict.
What would Henderson say if he was here right now, Jeff? Huh? What would Henderson say if he could see you right now, Jeff?
I can't do this.
I need to, like, walk around. I need to, like... Shit. Oh, hey. Gambi's game is on fire. Let me just swoop back the dew. She brought the bubbly.
Do you have any idea how many lives you just saved?
Did he also just make it more dangerous?
Get those DEGs out on the street any sooner.
You know, since you're so handy, there is another project that I could use your help with.
I'm all ears.
I'll take you to see it.
Wait.
Later.
Is that it? Oh, hot damn. Gambi?
What has Black Lightning actually really done anyway?
Y'all got some short-ass memories. The man put together a crew of metas and battled the U.S. government and Markovia to save Freeland. Black Lightning has given everything for this city, and what does he ask for? Nothing. Black Lightning saved my life. Then he looked me dead in my face and said, everybody deserves a second chance. He told me to get back in school and off the streets. I miss him. So when you talk Black Lightning, you put respect on that man's name.
God damn. That got me misty.
You know, babe, this isn't my loft anymore. And it hasn't been ever since you walked back into my life. This is your home.
Okay. We're back on track.
Mayor Black is currently visiting the homeless safe zone with an insufficient amount of security.
You up for some adventure?
With you? Always.
Oh, that's where they're handing out the DEGs. Lala's gang's gonna roll up. Blackbird gonna be there. Showdown.
Still don't know why you got me walking around in a hoodie.
Oh, so Miss Comic-Con doesn't understand the importance of a secret identity?
I don't need a hoodie for that.
I don't know if it's scary or sexy.
Wild. I like that.
All right, girl, I see you. Reclaim away.
All your men in place?
Look, I want to apologize for my part in all this.
And I should have told you about Tobias the night that it happened. And in my defense, I didn't think you were in the right mindset to hear it. I have no intention of working for that man.
Actually, I think you should.
But if you had to drink.
No, hear me out. Tobias is
Need somebody on
always
the
one step ahead
inside.
of us. We have to turn the tables and get ahead of him.
That's letting her into the world, into the family.
What if we don't play it? Who will?
Eyes open, people.
Ooh.
You got your order, Simon?
Oh, great. I mean, shouldn't people like know
That's what you get for being
what Lala looks like? Well, shit. I love unnecessary flips.
This is my town.
No. Okay.
I got your back.
Damn it!
I don't know. With everything between Anissa and Grace, like lately, I'm so scared of an unhappy ending. I was like, she's gonna come out here into the action and get herself shot. But thank God that didn't happen.
What are you freaks doing here?
Listen, we were just trying to help.
He's dead.
Oh, crap.
I've gotten to him. I could have protected him if it wasn't for you. This is your fault.
What? What? I need to rewatch that because I don't understand her like rationale there.
How'd you know Lala would take the bait?
Lala's predictable. And predictability can be planned for. Now things get
God
real
damn, that 5D chess, man. Tobias is just got his fingers on everything. Just like Gambi and this chick.
So I could work on it in secret.
Jen, I can hear you in there.
We haven't really seen a moment between him and the girls this
Sorry
season
I had
yet.
to say that. I promise you that I will be the man I once was.
Came up here to clear my head, okay?
Calm down,
What the fuck? Hello? I mean, they were setting that up like her destabilizing, but I didn't expect her to just straight up explode into nothingness. Is this like another instance of her just becoming pure energy? And we're just seeing like an initial part of that power scaling where she can just become energy and then come out of it. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's not dead. That's all it is. Not. She's just she's gonna reform. It's gonna be fine. She's gonna come back together. She's gonna be fine. But I wonder how they're gonna explain it, like the overcharge. This time, like she got locked. She got paralyzed by the absorption. I don't know if it was because of the suit itself or what she was doing. I mean, everybody's been warning her all season. And we knew they were setting it up from the power fritz, which initially I wasn't sure if that was because she tanked that DEG shot or not. I thought maybe that disrupted her powers, or maybe it's a combination of that and her continuously going up there. Or it's just her overfeeding her body on this energy. And how's that gonna, what are the long-standing effects of that gonna be? I don't know. I'm still like on the edge of my seat, like I said earlier, assuming I left it in, that I think like the Grace bit and Anissa, like with them like really kind of tying a knot on this, and I really hope, you know, since this is the final season of this show, that we're not going to leave any of the Pierce family in a worse place than they started. But there's so many of those typical writing beats in here that has me wondering, is something bad going to happen? Because you had that, like, everything's fine. They had their marriage last episode. They're moving in officially. You're like, you know, and then they have that little, like, Anissa, the fuck is wrong with you moment where she's like, nah, your stuff actually, this is my place. I have it designed a certain way, a certain aesthetic. Your stuff wouldn't look right here. So don't bring anything you love here. Like, I was like, what? But she recognized, she came back, and everything was okay. They remedied that whole thing. And then they went on patrol together to investigate this whole gun buyback thing. And I was like, all right, now that she's going to be superheroing it up with Anissa in this, there was just that one little beat where it's like, oh no. But Anissa got in front of it. But it was like this one little beat where I'm like, oh, okay, Grace saved these people, and then she's going to take the shot and go down. Maybe not now, maybe later. I do have to admit that I think James Remar, to kind of go back and touch upon what I said in one of the previous videos about how I feel like his performance has been this season so far. And this episode was much, much, much better. I didn't really get any of that feeling except for the moments and the conversations with the Monta Vista girl. I just can't remember her name. Which I get it, because at least there he has put it on an act, and I do agree with that. But I was getting that same feeling in all of his scenes prior. I didn't feel that at all here. Like, his conversation with Jefferson in the beginning was genuine, I thought. A little disappointed we didn't have any therapy this episode, because I've been really looking forward to those scenes. I thought those scenes have been some of the best of the season so far. Some of my favorite, like diving into the inner workings of these characters. Seeing that Jeff has been fighting in the cage matches this entire time still since we saw last, but it's just become the kind of his own little escape and addiction to handling his frustrations. And then confronting Lynn and how that kind of ended up actually bringing them back together and them reconciling, them actually taking a mature route and opening up to each other. And yeah, it started off explosive, but that's kind of the roadway to healing. And I'm glad that they took it in the right path, and they're talking about it. They're both opening up. They've both taken responsibility for what they've done. And at the same time, where Lynn's been struggling to find her place in this family and this role where they're all metas, they're all out fighting crime, they all have these abilities, and where her contribution comes into play, now she's got a role to play. now that she's talking with Jefferson about, and he's like, maybe you should take on that job with Tobias. We need somebody on the inside. We need to figure out and get ahead of him because he's always a couple steps ahead of us. And would you see he's steps ahead of everybody. Lala thought he had his shit together when he was going to go steal these level 2 DEGs, and Tobias was counting on it. And then they even, framed the shooting of the mayor, just set that whole thing up. And he's just winning everybody over. At the same time, Gambi, recognized a flaw and found some way to have the weapons delayed for release, buying them a couple of days. Though at least the thing that he did to do that now makes them safer for the user, but more deadly once they hit the streets in the long run, unless he goes in and puts in another failsafe. I'm glad we're seeing TC back and interacting a little bit more with everybody. At the same time, I mean, I gotta say, like, I'm an IT guy. I don't know that there's any way that the way that the ring and the broadcast is set up, that filter would be in place there for the broadcast going out. It's not like it's on everybody's computer. So when he hacked that, and this is just a plot hole and maybe just something they didn't really consider or think about, and it's just me and my experience coming into the show. I was like, when he removed that filter, technically that should have removed it for anybody viewing it. So anybody that was viewing it in like a real world situation, because I don't know how they would do that any other way than from the initial broadcast software that is uploading it to these streams to be viewed. Because it would just make no sense to do it on every individual scene. And this is just me like going way too hard into this. But he would have, anybody watching that stream should have been able to see who Jefferson was. But yeah, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that for, comic book, technology, science, babble, garbage. It doesn't always make sense. I'm finally glad somebody overheard Jefferson bitch talking Black Lightning and stood up and be like, listen, dude, you don't disrespect Black Lightning. Here's what he's done. And I think somebody else needs to be like, this is what Jefferson's done, because he seems to have this disconnect that at least the most recent thing he could equate to what Jefferson Pierce has done was helping this teacher in his time of need by fighting that fight for him in the cages last week. Now, there's plenty more than that. And I want somebody to acknowledge both sides of this. But I did like that finally somebody that's not just Gambi, because he's heard Gambi's stories all his life. And sometimes you can't, even if it's from the people closest to you, you expect them to say certain things. You get used to them saying certain things. And it doesn't make it any less true, but it makes it harder for you to take it in, even especially when you're doubting yourself so much. And hearing it from somebody else, from a third party, maybe even somebody you have no personal ties to, reinforce the positive sides of the things that you weren't hearing yourself, helps back that. If that, I said that right. I think I said that to where it makes sense. Basically reinforce what your loved ones are saying, but it comes to a point where you expect your loved ones to say shit like that. But really, after you get to that point, hearing it from somewhere else just kind of validates it more. Maybe it makes it a little bit easier for you to absorb and a little easier for you to believe when you're in a place of doubt. I'm blown away with what this show's doing right now. I love it. I love this season so much. I love it so much. It's definitely, I don't know. We're only 4 episodes in. I don't want to overhype it. They could easily go off the rails, but I think they're going all out for this final season. But I think the show's been really well paced, really deep, really diving into the characters. And that's what I really enjoy about it. It's not as much about the action, sure, and the superheroing, sure, but it's really diving into the characters, their dramas, their turmoils, their relationships, and that's really some of the most interesting bits, especially since I love this cast and how they bring everything to life. Yeah, Jen can be hard-headed, stubborn, annoying. She's a teenager. I get it. So I can't really fault her for it. Lynn, though, has made some decisions I've really griped on, and now Jefferson's made a lot of decisions here, especially in this season, that I've just been like, I don't know, but we're seeing them own up to all of that, and I like that approach, that responsibility they're taking with it, not just in the superhero part, but the way they're handling their grief, the real world issues, their internal, interpersonal relationship issues, how they're building that out. I'd have to go back and rewatch season 1, but right now, so far, I think these 4 episodes alone, from what I can remember, I can say is like the best. This is some of the best episodes in the show so far. It's been a long time since I watched season 1, so please don't hold that too strongly against me there. But I love this. Aside from this and Superman and Lois, we're going strong. Batwoman hit this stride where it's starting to be a little shaky. Like, I really like the first 2 episodes where we're really starting to get to know Ryan, but the writing is starting to show its cracks again, and I'm hoping that it doesn't hold out. I hope the show that it like goes past that. But right now, every episode so far, this hasn't missed a beat. I know we're only 1 episode into Superman and Lois, but that first episode was one of the best premieres I've seen in any of the DC shows. And we got Flash premiering tomorrow, which I'll be putting up. It'll be coming out later than Superman and Lois. That's going to be the one coming out this quickest. Flash will more than likely be Wednesday evening is when that's going to drop. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to be chugging through all of the Arrowverse shows, guys. So be there for those. I hope you like this. I'd love to know your thoughts on this episode, where it's going. And yeah, just sound off the comments. We'll have that conversation there, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. Again, full unedited reactions are on Patreon or here as if you become a channel member. But yeah, that's it. I will hopefully see you guys in Superman and Lois or The Flash. And if not, I will see you guys in the next episode of Black Lightning. Take care, everybody.